Wait, do you want to install your frontal yourself and you want to save some money and you also want to achieve results? If you're that person, you want to watch this video. This is Abby's Looks. In this channel, we discuss everything that has to do with majorly wig, care, hair, travel, lifestyle, and all sorts. So I'm gonna show you real quick how you can install your frontal and you can save money. You know that we go to the stylist, we spend our money, they ask us to braid our hair when we're coming, they give us conditions, it's fine. I also go to professional stylists when I have a party, when I want to look glamorous to my party, extra glamorous to my party. And I have to always ensure that I do it like a day to the party or 2 days to the party. So what I've realized is once I go to the stylist, they cut it for me, they fit it onto my head, I'm able to fix this frontal thereafter. So I'm going to show you some products. This frontal that I have on my head, I have had it for almost 5 days now. I made it on Thursday myself at home. I had an event on Saturday. I used it. Water has been touching it. I've been bathing, I've been washing my face, and look at how it still looks. So it still looks. Most times when you go to the stylist to even fix your frontal, max you're able to keep it for 3 days, and this is 5 days and I still have it on. I'm like, I can't get keep like me watching that has low hairline. So what a low hairline is that you have a small forehead like me. It's very tricky. You just really need to be careful when you're installing your frontal. The people that do not have low hairline, they're able to install their frontal better because they have enormous space to do this. But we really have to struggle to do this. So if you want to achieve a frontal installation yourself without your lace lifting, please, you need a got to be. What I do is, before I've tried using gel for my hair, I do some comb rolls under my hair, or you can pack your hair if you can pack it flat, if you can achieve that. If you can't, just do comb rolls yourself. I did it myself as well. Once you do a comb roll, then you put some got to be in front just to lay it down, or you use a gel that you will dry. You need a hair dryer when you're doing this. You need a hair dryer plugged in. Once you put the got to be or you put the gel, you air dry and ensure it makes your hair go flat. My hair gets to the front of my head, so I really had to glue it and then I dried it. The next step after that is you use this Bold Old Active. I'm gonna put the link below. It's so small you might not be able to see it, but that's all you need. You need to buy it as well. And then if you know that when you buy these things, you're able to use them repeatedly. It's not just one use, and use just a bit when you're installing your hair. When you're using it, ensure that you don't put it on your hair, and you want to use a protectant as well so that your hair is not damaged. You can use a protectant first. Once you put a protectant, then you place that on your head. I didn't use a protectant, I won't lie to you. So whatever works for you. I don't use protectants, but I know how to get it off my head without damaging my hair. So once you use the hair diagram Bold Old Active, you have to put it and let it dry. And when you're doing it, I think you should do it in sections. That's how I do it. You do a side first, you dry it. Once you dry it, you let it go round the air dryer, like I said, and then you ensure that the white turns clear. If the white doesn't turn clear, you're gonna mess it up. Please ensure that the white turns clear. Once the white turns clear, you do it again. I did it about 3 times, but it was just a bit, and I was making sure that I was using a rat comb to like clear it first before using the hair dryer. So even while you're putting the rat comb, you're spreading it out. It's becoming clear because it's getting dry and it becomes tacky. Once it becomes tacky and is dry, before you do all this, ensure that you have mentioned how your lace is going to fit on your head, because you don't want to, you have to have cut it. If you've not cut it before doing any of this process, you have to have placed it on your head and see that it fit. Because once you place your wig on your head, it's gonna sit, sis. It's gonna sit. And if it's not properly cut, or if you've not fit it to your head to see how it's gonna fit your head, you're just gonna mess it up and you're not gonna be happy with the outcome. So once you put that and then the lace sits, this is a magic solution. This lace tint mousse works like magic. So it is a mousse, but it's colored. I use the medium brown, so you have to like check the one that works for your skin tone. They have for different skin tone. And this is to say that when you want to install your lace, please don't color your lace with foundation or anything while you're fixing it. If you do this, it will not stick. Once you do this, it's not gonna stick. Your hair will keep on lifting because you've applied some product on it and you put this bold hold on the surface. It's just gonna be, you know, fighting against each other. So please don't apply anything on your lace. If your lace is white, leave it like that. I'll tell you when you do. Just fix it, no matter how colorless or colorful your lace is, leave it like that. Fix it. Once you fix it, then you use this lace tint mousse. I use the medium brown. You will spray it. If you see the remnant, the color, that's how it comes out. So you spray it on your lace and then you comb it through. That's when you need your hot comb. But firstly, you can use a rack comb. I have a small brush that I use as well. I used to comb it in. It allows the lace, you let it get to where the lace is and then the hair. That's when you achieve your hair being laid. It goes down and then your lace matches your skin tone. So you get the job for 2-in-1 done, and then it's flawless. And then that's why when your lace is even lift, your lace, I'm not saying it's gonna live, but if that happens, you will not be noticeable because you've already matched it to your color. You're able to blend it better when you have put this. Once you have put this, then you can also use the styling wax to style it. And then for your flyaways, you can use the mousse or you can use the clear mousse as well. But when you are taking care of the front or you were doing the side, can you see the front of my hair? This is 5 days. So when you're taking care of the front, or you want to like take care of anything that has to do with the lace, you should use the lace tint. You can also use it for, then you can use the clear one to put down your hair, or you can use the styling wax. The styling wax is also very useful for flyaways, especially when it comes to this. You use your hot comb. You need to buy hot comb, please. You need to have this. I'm going to put in all the links to all this in the caption. They are affiliate links, so please use them. Also, if you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to my channel so that I can bring more and more tips for you and we can build this community together. So once you have put the styling wax, and then you can straighten your hair, you need a very good straightener. I mean, very. Some people, I see them, they use thin straightener. It won't work. You won't get the same effect. See how big my straightener is. I'm gonna put a link to this for you, and you see it's so wide, and it's about 230 degree the voltage. My hot comb is about 220. You can go up to 240 voltage as well if you want to get it hot, because a lot of hot combs, if you buy the wrong one, you'll notice that it doesn't get hot and it won't do the job. So once you straighten your hair, and that's it, that's all you need to do. I'm so happy my hair is going wrong, and I do not gatekeep, and I'm like, I had to come here and share it. Also remember to use your heat protectant, and then you use cheese silk infusion, which is what I use this way. I'm gonna put the link as well for you if you want to buy, if you don't have any. You see the length, see how silky it is. So if you want to achieve this, and what I have on is a natural straight. I know a lot of people love bond straight. I love bond straight as well, but I love natural straight too. Sometimes it's just very natural, the tips are natural, and then you have this look. So if you have a natural straight, if you have a bond straight, you can use any of these products. There are some things we do not want to do. So the weather is changing, spring is here, and if you live in a tropical country, please, 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 I know this product works, this Wonder Lace Bond, they work, but it depends on the weather. I use this when the weather is okay. It's maybe during the winter, I use these products. Also, when it's not so hot, I use this product. But please, once it's summer, don't use them alone. You need to use a glue, unless your lace will lift and someone will be looking at you in a weird way. I'm sure you don't want that. So please, when it's summer and it's so hot, right now you can still use this. I still use this if I have like a closure and it works well, but for my frontal I prefer to use my glue because I'm able to carry it for a long time. And for maintenance, I use this. It works. Like if anything comes up, especially when you use makeup, you know, makeup pushes your lace. You will spray it with finishing spray, with setting spray, put foundation, wash it off, all those things, they make them move. So you can use this to just spray a bit on it and use the edge of your comb to press it down, and that's it. And then you tie it. Remember to tie your hair. I forgot to tell you, you should tie your hair once you have fixed your frontal. Please tie it. Once you tie it, you tie it for like, ensure it's dry, air dry before tying, so it doesn't get stuck to your the lace, the band that you're using to tie. So once you tie it, you would see that it sinks more, and then you remove it, and then you're happy. So if you want to save money and you want to fix your frontal, and then you still want to, you know, look beautiful with it, you don't want it to lift, use this process, and it works for all kinds of lace. Yes, I buy mostly HD lace once it comes to my frontal, but it works for all kinds of lace. It's just that you might not be able to have it as long as I have. I have this on for 5 days, could be because of the lace, you know. That's why I'm able to keep it for this long. And even if I had a bit come up this morning, I used this here and that's it, and then it went back down, and then we are happy. Remember to watch my short as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like and comment.